Hi guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Bradley B. Wait, I don't even need to make an intro anymore. I know people don't watch intros anymore, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. In this video, I built a mega base. There are two intros in this video. The one that I just did that wasn't really an intro, but still an intro. And the one I'm about to make where I open you in the Minecraft world and show you about building mega base, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I sound really bored in that video, and it's not because I was bored, it's because I was tired. So yeah, this entire recording, the entirety of the mega base was built over 4 hours of me constantly working on it. So if you're wondering why I sound tired at the beginning and really energetic at the end, don't ask. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching in the future, and let's get into the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to the stages in which I build a mega base. I did do this on one video before, but since my skills have grown better, I've wanted to look into building another mega base. So I think I've already got the concept art by me. I find it easier to draw in person than on a computer or something, so you can actually see the concept art. It's very small too, but yeah, I called it the pillar, and these are all the basic wall designs and everything I'm going to be using for it. The first stage of building a mega base is laying out what you want to put on your mega base. Since mega base is a huge build, so you want to have everything preset, so you know, you have a basic idea of the texture you're going to be using, how everything works together, and how to use them. So yeah, also remember concept art, because concept art is always useful. Let's move to the next one to actually build something. One of the more important parts when it comes down to building your mega base is testing things out and trying to get the right shapes, sizes, and all things like that. With a normal base, this also is the same premise. You're trying to get things right. If you think something looks cool but it doesn't fit in with the overall premise of your build, remove it. There's no point in keeping something that will ruin the build. For this one, I've designed the bottom a bit like this, and this is supposed to be a very mossy tower, so that's why it's called the moss, and that's why it's got the rocks at the bottom. And what I'd probably do is fade it into like a lake. I've only done a quarter of it because I wanted to test out if it would look nice, and luckily for me, I'm actually really proud of this. Like the technique where I've used these with blocks on them and things, that was taken from Scar's Good Times with Scar's recent video where he did the castle. I don't know if you don't watch Scar, basically I'll put a link to the video in the description. Anyway, you have these big, but what I've changed about it is, first I've added these rocky beds below the wall, and second of all I've added these vines growing across it, which I'm very proud of, because of the walls, they grow out about an inch. I know, not an inch in Minecraft terms, probably like a quarter meter or something, but they go out that much, and it makes the feeling of like vines wrapping around the blocks and things, but thick vines, when the actual vines in Minecraft wouldn't actually stick to walls and they would seem boring. These ones work really well, so I'm probably not actually going to put normal vines on it. Anyway, I have to do the rest of this. When building your builds, you do want to have a basic idea of how the shape looks and make sure it actually looks like the concept art you've made. So at the moment, this is the size of the build, and if I were to just do this shape here, then it probably would end up being a lot shorter and not really count as a mega base, because it's going to be fairly tall. I don't have the actual size on me at the moment. I haven't actually built up because I want to just do this off the bat and try and come with a basic premise on my own. The walls down here ended up looking really cool, and hopefully the wall up there, if I get the mossing right and the brick texture look nice and all that, if that all turns out really well, then hopefully I should have a really cool design that I can copy and paste up a couple of times. Then I can add in all the extra details. So yeah, all I have to do now is create texture and double up this part. Okay, 2 hours since the last clip, and I finally finished the base. But anyway, this is taking me actually far longer than I thought it would have, and I've done tons of texturing work on this. Created a pretty sick bottom of the base of it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this part from here to here, and I'm going to duplicate that 3 or 4 times up to create the pillar's shape, or the main pillar, and then I'll have a big tower thing. I might add some more colour in and other things like that, but hopefully this pillar actually does look decent in the end and has some really cool artistry and all that. Anyway, this you might be I'm trying to finish a mega base in one day throughout this video, but this is how to build a mega base. So the stage I've just kept across is the main texturing of the first bit. Once you've got that first bit, you've got the design, you've got the part you like, you want to keep it like that, then you want to tower on top of that, add more stuff on, and that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to add all this extra stuff on and finish the outward of the base design. That didn't take as long as I thought, like 4 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that. What I did in the end was I copied the bottom one, I rotated it 3 times as I copied it and pasted it on top. I'm using the world edit mod to do this, and yeah, this is actually turning out amazing. One of my favorite mega bases I've designed because of the color and the copper. Either way, it's a huge base. It's got enough room for enough people to be in it. It's absolutely massive, the biggest thing on this world by far, and it's one of my most original mega bases. My mega bases have always been original, but usually there were lots of blocks or something together. It feels a lot similar to some of my other ones. Very similar to some of my other ones, the big tower pillar thing. But the texturing on this thing is pretty good for me, I think. Anyway, what I've got to do now is ending parts. Basically, what I have to do now is I have to put these pillars that I designed around the edges to make a spiky wall, and then create a bottom floor, which I haven't designed, but the floor roof, the roof floor. I think what I'm going to do for that is make it like a fighting arena or something cool. Ooh, actually, because of the whole mossy feel of this thing, sorry, I just had a massive brain explosion. I was going to do this ages ago, but I never did it. I can make a big garden roof up here. Like a big open scenery with a river flowing through and things. Yeah, that could be neat. Alright, I'll see you back when I've done all that. And finally, I've finished the roof. A little added grass thing here with... well, it just looks nice. I'm not going to lie. This has taken me a lot of time to make. Let me check. There's no point checking. It's probably taken me 3, 4 I'm gonna say 4 to 6 hours to build, and it was good. I really like making this. Actually, it's got cool, and people were, I don't know, one person said yeah, it looks great, so that's made my day, I reckon. Anyway, this is so cool. Like, it is, I don't know, 50 times bigger than anything else on this world. Probably not, but yeah, it's absolutely humongous. That's really cool. It actually works as a mega base. Obviously, it's not something that would work on something like Hermitcraft or a massive SMP, because it's just too basic. I think basic's the right word. If I wanted to add more to it, I'd have little holes in with spaceships flying out, or a base like that. I know, I'd figure something out. But yeah, at the moment though, this, for a mega base that just fits in the area. Actually, if it was on something like Hermitcraft, I'd probably just duplicate it 4 times, then put like a explosion in the middle or something, and you've got Hermitcraft base. But it's like, but this has a singular mega base. This one thing, the clockwork pillar, or whatever I'm going to call it, is pretty neat. Now, I have spent so much time recording this video that I think it's about time that I edit it. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!